Hey, we here, man. SOS.
Yes, yes.
It's the SOS Husbands Club, man. Shout out to the Grease, family business, man.
Right.
Daddy duties. But we here, me and SO.
Right.
Shit, man. Yeah, we were sitting here, we was just talking about the wine, not the wine tasting, I was gonna call it the wine
Tequila.
tasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Me and wifey, man, and bros, man. We went to the it was like, I guess, a tequila festival. I didn't know until afterwards that that Lee's was doing it. But yeah, man, it was cool, man.
Shitload of tequila everywhere, huh?
That's it. Just a mall.
You said you couldn't hang.
Man, I came in guns blazing. I'm talking about, it was some shit that if I liked it, I'm taking like 2 shots of it. If I liked it, I'm taking right 2 shots of it. And man, eating made it worse.
You ate while tasting the tequila?
Because I ate on my way there. Because I was like, hey, I got to know what to expect.
Right.
And then I ate there. And that made it worse.
Yeah.
That's what I was like.
Man, you gotta talk to the professional drunks, man. You gotta eat only a certain small portion, and you good. And just pace yourself.
Nachos, man. I said, yeah, I'm ready for round 2.
Oh, them nachos came right back up. I bet.
Yeah, all that. But damn, man, I didn't falter until it's like 20 minutes left.
How long was it? Like 2 hours?
That shit from like 4 to 8.
You stayed the whole 4 hours? Oh, you a brave soul right there.
Man, it was throw up. It motherfuckers throw up everywhere. Motherfuckers was drunk, living out that motherfucker. I was like, oh, it's lit this motherfucker. It's lit this motherfucker. But man, for the last hour, I was like, yeah.
Did you at least take pictures of the tequilas that you like?
Nope. Hell no.
Man.
I just remember I was doing good, man, and then. You know what? There was this tequila that wife and them wanted me to taste. It was like some Houston pickle shit. It was from Houston. It had Houston on the bottle, but it was pickled flavor, and it was like it smelled just like pickle.
They got a moonshine like that too, like a pickle flavored moonshine.
That shit sent me over the edge.
You tried it too?
I said that one right there sent me over the edge, and I'm not even a pickle dude. Like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the taste of pickles. Yeah, that shit sent me right over the edge, man. Everybody, I hear everybody in the bathroom. It's all over the place.
How'd y'all get home? Uber?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We got home, man. But it was cool. I was cool after that. I wasn't really, I'm not hungover or nothing, man. They gave us like the right amount. It wasn't like,
it wasn't a lot, just like a little plastic cup
yeah,
with like a little small portion.
Yeah, but it was cool though, man.
I like them, man. Wine tasting and like tequila tasting, that's the best way to get fucked up fast. You get fucked up fast too.
We still gotta experience a wine tasting.
And see, Lee's do both. They used to do alcohol, tequila, and wine. So they'll say wine, but it'd be like all the alcohols that they have.
I think I seen a few wine tables there. They were empty.
When nobody at that shit.
They were hella empty, man. But a lot of that shit was gross.
I could see that.
They had me try
Diddy
LeBron's
DeLeon. I didn't know LeBron had a tequila.
That shit wasn't that good.
I like Kevin Hart's. I think it's Cormiso or Cormio.
His is smooth.
Yeah, it's smooth. It's a little bit pricey for what you get, but it's smooth. I like DeLeon. I've been on DeLeon for like the last 4 months. Tough. Like heavy.
Yeah.
And then Carrillo is like a good, if you want to be cheap a little bit.
That's my go. That's the go-to.
Oh, is it? Yeah. You'll be economical. Go right for the Carrillo.
And they have like some whipped cream, a whipped cream shot.
Tequila?
It was like a whipped cream shot.
It's like, I know what
you
it
eat
is
with
too.
A spoon.
Yeah, I know exactly what that is too.
Wifey wasn't feeling it too much though. I'm kind of cool.
Nah,
my shit don't.
My shit ain't in the cup.
I'm cool. I ain't that type of alcohol.
Right. You ain't there yet. Live on, brother.
And then man, they had me drink some shit, and maybe it worked. I don't know. It was some hangover shit, but I almost threw that up.
Damn.
That
normally work though. That'll kind of like start you over
like
again.
Fucking
Oh, you tasted it? You just gotta just chug it.
Fuck no. That was probably the worst taste I've ever had.
That probably
life.
kept you in the game longer though.
Maybe
it probably kept you in the game longer.
That first little chug, I said, ooh, it almost came up.
Now, how was the hangover when you woke
up? I'm not hungover. I ain't hungover. It was a little struggle.
Yeah,
but I wasn't like hungover though. It wasn't.
You prefer tequila over like vodka and cognac?
I'm getting there. I've been on Hen all my life, man.
Gotta shake that Hennessy, bro. Why do niggas love Hennessy?
I don't know.
I can't for the life of me understand. Hennessy tastes nasty. I'll drink it, but it's like it's the last option. Like I'll go through anything before I get to the Hen. When I get to the Hen, I'm the angry drunk. So when I start drinking dark liquor, it's just all my bad shit happen when I'm drunk off dark liquor, bro. One time I was drinking so much Hen, I woke up in the hospital just IV'd up and everything.
Shit.
Like, how I get here? They was like, you blacked out in the club bathroom counter. Like, you just asleep. Wheelchair you out the casino.
At least you know, like a lot of people, they don't know what kind of drunk they are.
Yeah.
I'm just a goofy ass nigga, man.
When I'm drinking clear, I'm the funny drunk. Everything is just funny to me. Like tequila and clear, I'm just like laughing at everybody, saying the most outlandish shit. And I'm just happy drunk. But I'm angry drunk when it comes to dark liquor.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, see, I ain't got that far to where I can just, but I'm starting to, man, you know what, man? I've been drinking too much this year, man. I'm usually a social drinker.
Yeah, you've been more social.
But I've been drinking a lot this year.
You think it's alcoholism?
Nah, hell nah.
Hey, that's how it starts, man.
We've been going to the joints, and I'm like, hey, man, give me something fruity, man.
You like sweet alcohol, huh? It's cool, no judgment.
Like that shit that you gave us.
The Hennessy Sour Car?
That shit was solid.
Yeah, that's different.
But yeah, man, I've been drinking a lot this year. I've been drinking a lot. My liver been taking a beating.
Man, you got to detox, man. Got to go for a month out. Just detox.
I usually go on longer than that, man.
Did you ever try them shrooms? I remember a while ago you was suggesting that you tried doing shrooms.
Nah.
You ain't tried them?
Nah. Oh, man. Just in case you ain't listening. Nah,
Right. Right.
No, but I did. I just felt like I was floating, moonwalking. But it was like microdose, and I ain't go.
You ain't go the whole thing?
Full joint, no.
I got one sitting in my freezer, man. It's like a candy bar. It's been sitting there for like 6 months now. I don't even know if I want it now.
Man, do that shit.
Man, they say it stay in your system 3 or 4 days. I'm scared to take it, and I'm gonna go to work, and boom, drug test, gone.
The homie told me he took something. He was like, man, I was playing 2K, man. And next thing I know, LeBron was dunking in my living room. I said, shit, that's what I'm trying to be, man. I just feel like, life is like too short, man.
For real.
And I've never been one to do it anyways, but man, it's too short, man, to be living, for the acceptance of other people.
That's
man.
real shit.
I see it time and time again where people just be, they be living their lives, man, but it's like, everybody wants to be this great person and the great father, the great whatever in the eyes of everybody else. And I'm like, fuck that, man.
Do you think that's a deflection for having accountability?
More, what's the word my man was using last week? And I still been on that show.
What?
I didn't watch
last week?
3 times, man.
No shit.
Fucked me up, yeah.
Man.
What's the word? I can't think of the word right now. But I just think acceptance, man. It holds some people hold people in a very, very. Some people hold it, to a very, very high standard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm living, man. You know what I mean? I'm living.
I think a lot of us want to be accepted. Now, what we're gonna do to try to seek that acceptance is it gauges. I ain't gonna do too much to be accepted, but who wants to be denied everywhere and all the time?
Yeah, but I'd rather be. I think I can live with myself more if I was either denied or accepted for being me, not someone else.
Well, that's true. Yeah. I don't want.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't want to put the mask on trying to do stuff to be accepted. That's when it get kind of cheesy.
Yeah, because at some point that mask comes off and it's to be like, damn.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now the shit hits the fan. You know. So now, man, I'm just about living, man. Living in my experiences. I ain't gonna be here that long, man. As I'm still on 34. I'll be 35 this year, but
Hey,
I'm
man,
starting to
midlife, man.
I'm starting to understand, man. This shit flies, man.
Yeah, it do.
You know what I'm saying? This shit flies, and I'm not, man. Fuck that shit.
As you get older, you starting to question your mortality a little bit. As you seeing more people around you dying.
Man, people you grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Family members. It's like fuck, man. The life that you came up to, that shit is like nearing its end. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I understand. You know what I mean? When our OGs and our elders be like, when they start using the way back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you start to understand, man. At some point, man, it should start
changing,
start falling apart. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm living, man. I don't give a shit. I'm at that stage, bro. I just don't, man. I don't give a fuck, man.
Hey, do that shit, man. We only got one life,
man. Shit, I wouldn't be able to live with myself, man, if I was sitting in a motherfucking man. Like if I was the old ass lady on the Titanic and shit. You see the Titanic and the old ass lady was fucking telling her story and shit, and I'm in my mind, I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, all the what ifs and shit.
How the fuck did she survive that damn boat? Now I think about it. She was on the lifeboat, wasn't she?
No, she was the old ass lady. She was the one on. That was Rose. She was the one on the.
She told the story of the whole Titanic.
Yeah.
How'd she make it out? Like, how did she survive the sink?
She was on the fucking
lifeboat.
No, she was on the door. Cause Jack froze and shit. You ain't never watched Titanic?
I watched it, man. That shit was long as hell, man.
Oh, you ain't black, bro.
Man. Oh, really? That's a black car, huh? If I ain't watched Titanic.
Damn, you ain't watched Titanic.
I seen it, but I only watched it like one time. I was just complaining, like, man, this shit long. I heard they had an intermission in the theaters when it came out. Damn, nigga.
That shit is mad long.
Got a
bro.
smoke break for
that
a movie.
That shit is mad long. But I was bad shit. I fucking, man. That's one of my favorite movies, man.
Really?
Like top 2, baby.
God damn.
I can watch Titanic over and over and over again. Like,
what's your favorite part? When the boat started sinking, everybody started drowning. That nigga was doing too much for that chick, though, man. Ain't no way I'm finna.
No, you know what? also real fucked up shit. Also real fucked up. Because I got a fucked up vibe. Yeah. You know my favorite part? My favorite part of the Titanic is when the boat is like it's up. It didn't broke apart now. It's like up. It started. And the preacher on there preaching. And the motherfuckers just falling into That's a fucked up scene. You gotta be fucked up in the head. That's like some real time shit.
Hey, that's faith, man. You just gotta get this last prayer out to repent one last time before I go to glory.
Fucked up, man.
Hedge my bet.
He on there preaching this shit. He know it's over. He'll fucking falling this shit.
I understand the band kept playing like, boy, y'all devoted motherfuckers.
Yeah, and I heard that part of it was like really real.
Who lived how many people survived it? Like 10?
No. It was a lot of people.
Really? That survived it?
Like 600-700.
Oh.
It's a lot of people, wasn't that?
How many people died on the motherfucker?
A lot.
Oh.
A lot.
I don't know why they fantasize about finding the boat and all this shit.
Well, now they not too long ago, probably about a month ago, like with new technology and shit, they was able to something went down there and like they got like real 3D scans of.
Oh, no shit.
Because it's too far down. So,
yeah.
A lot of, what I'm saying? But something went down there. And so, like, now on the internet, it's like real 3D scans of what it actually
finally
looks
doing
like.
Something good.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of watching Michael Jackson sing No Limit songs.
I didn't went to pound down.
This AI shit is crazy, bro.
Hey, you heard you know what that fucked me up was the Frank Sinatra to Get Low.
Oh, yeah. I seen that one. I heard that one.
Oh, that shit. To the window. Yeah, that shit was dope, man. It's fucked up, but
I gotta be good for something,
It's the future of
man.
music, man. It's the future of music and all that other shit,
Just
man.
devalue music more and more, man, as time go by.
There's no value in it anyway.
They already don't get
Unless
paid.
you doing like pop music.
Yeah.
But
it all come and goes, man. Classics never die, man, but they ain't making no classics.
What's the last classic you heard?
Shit.
What's something you heard that you be like 30 years from now?
DS2, Future.
Really?
Yeah, I think Future music gonna last the test of time. I could see that. Yeah, that's it, really. Not even Kendrick's last 3 projects. They kind of came and gone, and we forget about them.
I'm not listening to Kendrick unless
do we even listen to Good Kid, Mad City? songs off there as much?
Like 3 songs. 3 songs maybe. What I listen to on there? I know I listen to Sing About Me a lot.
Do you?
Yeah, that's my shit.
I forget about that one. That one wasn't bad either.
I won't skip Money Trees.
I keep Money
and
Trees.
And it was the one, yacht, 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 yacht.
Oh, that's Good Cat, Mad City.
That's probably
yeah. Yo, I listen to Compton and The Recipe and Money Trees.
I'm not mad at those. Yeah. I just feel like, man, and I remember when it comes to Kendrick, I don't care for his music. I really don't at this point in time. But I remember where I was when Control dropped. And I remember how competitive hip hop and rap became
right
after he dropped that verse. Like, motherfuckers was really
made everybody step their game up
for a hot minute.
Is that what we need? Somebody to just
it's too friendly.
You like competition within everybody.
It is a competition, man. Look, that's the one thing I did like about 90s rap is like everybody wanted to be the best.
Right.
You know what I mean? And sometimes it took a couple shots. It's friendly competition, but everybody wanted to be the best, and it made everybody step their game up. I think that's why we got so many classic, great songs from the 90s.
Yeah.
Because everybody was in competition. Everybody wanted to stop. Now it's just kind of like everybody's playing the streaming game for the numbers. And
you think that's why but shit, Lil Durk now, I think they in competition with whoever they beefing with.
No, they ain't like real.
Niggas is dying.
That's real shit over there.
You think that people don't want to be competitive because they fear the big Pac situation or spinning into something?
Well, shit, I think what's going on out there is way more serious than Big and Pac.
Yeah.
But no, I just think everybody right now is playing which is not necessarily a bad thing. Get that money, you know what I'm saying? But I think everybody's playing the
music is suffering.
The music game, yeah. Everybody's playing the music game. That's why we getting 20, 30 song albums and shit. Everybody's playing the streaming games. They're trying to get, because the streaming don't pay much from what I understand. So everybody's playing that game, and it dilutes the quality of music.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I remember, and I missed them times so bad.
What you think the last classic was?
That I'll be hearing like 30 years from now?
Yeah.
LMA, Trip, and Booed Up.
You think it'll last the test of time?
Fuck yeah. I think we'll be hearing those at barbecues.
I can see that.
For a long time. Other than that,
ain't too much, huh?
I don't even know if the music made today the kids would even look back on, because the quality is so bad.
Yeah, because even the music that was popping like 4 years ago, we kind of forgot about already.
Yeah, I think shit. You got 70s, 80s. Some people go back to the 60s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. I think from 15 to now has just been trash. It's trash. Big trash.
Super sub, like subpar, real mid.
But other than that, man, I don't know. The state of music, hip hop in general, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Is that our fault though? Like the consumer's fault, or is it just more the artist's fault because they're putting out that type of music?
Well, I mean, without the consumer, you don't really have an artist, and I don't know if we give our artists grace enough to experiment and try to do something of quality. But see, I'm a true consumer at heart, even though even with my favorites. I don't give a fuck how much if you experiment.
Right. I want something that's good.
If that shit don't sound good, it is trash to me. I don't give a fuck what horns you put on it, what you did, how you lived it. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
So let's take it back a little bit. Andre the Love Below CD. What you thought about that? Andre 3000.
One and doneer.
Did you like it?
No.
Really?
Oh my God.
And see, and at that time, that was different.
It was trash.
Wow. See, we liked that one. We wasn't expecting that. And then we heard it was like, I could fuck with this. Like a lot of people was fucking with it. So you know, you played every instrument on that album.
I hated it.
Wow.
Oh my God, I remember. Ooh, Prototype. Oh my God, that was before you could like
Roses.
Ooh, Roses. Shit. Roses was on Andre.
Yeah.
Was on the Left Below. Okay, I give you Roses. I ain't skipping Roses.
Prototype. You didn't fuck with Prototype. She Lives Within My Lap.
Nope.
Damn.
I think off that album, I'm probably only listening to. Now, I mean, I can't give you no songs off the top of my head off a speaker box, but
I like the way
it
you
just
move.
Sounded better.
Yeah, it was more rap. It was rap. I think we was expecting rap from Love Below, but then he hit us with the singing and the R&B. We was like, what is this? But then we kept listening to it. We was like, I fucks with this.
But I that's why I fuck with. I think the Dungeon Family is one of the greatest groups ever because it afforded Andre to just kind of stick and move.
Yeah, that's true.
He ain't had to do much work. You know what I'm saying?
They don't got too many misses as a production team, the Dungeon Family.
No. But it afforded Andre to stick and move. Come with your verse. Right. Just stand out. You can have a standout verse because you ain't got to do nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's why we'll never get a Andre?
Nope.
That's smart, though. Just reveal a little bit as you go to keep your mystique alive.
That's why you know what I mean? I'm always big on like, you know what I mean? I feel like All Eyes on Me was a compilation.
It was.
So why do Outkast's first 2-3 albums aren't the same, ain't they?
Nah, they all 3 different.
They all Dungeon Family projects.
Yeah. Yeah, you make a good case. But there's good albums though. All Eyes on Me still a good album. It's a compilation album. How much of that is Pac is questionable because all of them was redone Dog Pound beats that they gave to him, and he slapped his 16s and everybody else get on. But it was well put together.
It fucked me up when I found out like Nelly Country Grammar was a St. Lunatics album, and they stripped it.
I could see that.
Fucked me up, man, because that's one of my
Country Grammar.
It's like probably my top 10.
I could see that. That Country Grammar was alright. I hated the Country Grammar song, but all the other songs I fucked with.
Down, maybe.
I hate that song.
What?
You know, radio make you not like a song.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
man, shit. Country Grammar was my shit.
That's wow. But that was the first time we heard something from St. Louis though. That was like the first St. Louis. I mean, they got Chingy. They had Jaquan. Cedric the Entertainer.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's probably Nelly is the best thing to come out of St. Louis. Shout out to them.
On Chingy, man.
Shout out to them. Nah,
Chingy a 3-hit wonder.
Which hits?
Right there. The Every Time You Try to Leave.
Oh yeah, Pulling Me Back.
And then was it Hotel Holiday Inn or something?
You think that one was a hit?
They had a video. I don't know about it, but
yeah.
You gotta have one more.
I wasn't fucking with that one.
I think nobody want to really fucking with Chingy like
so
that.
I give him 2. Two and a maybe.
2 and a possible.
2 and a maybe. Yeah.
2 and a possible. Yeah.
So what's been going on in SO's world, man?
Chilling, just working and shoot, wifey and me going to therapy, man. Just
word.
Yeah, just on some make sure everything on the up and up kick. Like ain't no serious issues and nothing.
Yeah.
But just to make the relationship healthy, man. We've been going to therapy. Went for the first session this week. So
what kind of therapy? No, like
marriage
church
therapy?
or
No.
Oh, okay.
No, just a therapist, just to talk about both of our perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
But they brought up a good point. They recommend that we both go to individual therapy first and then come back to the marriage therapy.
I think that's what we need, man.
Man, it could help, man.
How's that going?
It's different. Get a lot of perspectives. I get to hear her side on a lot of things, and she's hearing my side and my point of views, and to hear somebody else, the third party, like point out what we're saying to each other so the other person can comprehend it. It says a lot.
So is it helping or does it bring on more arguments?
So far, so good. But after this session, we both got to go to like 3 or 4 individual therapy sessions, and then we'll meet back up on the marriage session. But
what made you do it?
She's been suggesting it for a minute, and I just been like, yeah, set the date. I'll be there. Just give me a date and time. I'll show up. So we finally had a date and time. We went to LA for like a turnaround trip Thursday, and then we came back Friday morning, and we went right to the session.
That's dope, man. That's dope. I think that's where I'm at, man. You know what I mean? I had a breakdown like the last time we recorded.
Yeah.
Last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, I broke down like a motherfucker when I got home, man. I just, you know what I mean? I told wifey, man, I'm tired, man.
Right.
Like, our family been through some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We done been through some shit, and I'll be like, and it's so crazy, so man, because motherfuckers be, they be hitting us with the goals, we goals, and all this shit, and I'll be like, man, if y'all just only knew, you know what I mean? I know, like me, I think me and wifey's relationship is solid,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the things that we've been through, are bad enough to where it can really fuck some shit up. You know what I mean? I've seen just on my own how trauma and shit that really fucked up shit can really fuck up it can break a marriage or a relationship apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to get to the marriage part yet. That shit will fuck up a relationship easy.
Right.
And it ain't even got nothing to do with you two.
Right.
You know what I mean? And yeah, man. So I feel like my whole family need it, man. My family fucked up right now, man.
I say I recommend it. Do it. If you got the means to do it, man. It helps you put a lot of things in boxes and places where it needs to be, because you can be overwhelmed with so much shit that you're going through, and you just don't know how to compartmentalize it into where it needs to go.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think when therapy kind of helps you sort that out, because I went to therapy years ago and I ain't been in a minute, so I think this is her first time in a minute too. So just even going by that one session, like, I'm looking forward to the next sessions. Like, I probably do need to talk to somebody.
Yeah, I think when I was going, I always say, like, I have a love-hate relationship with it. You know what I'm saying? And I think when I was going back then, I feel like I was so shocked about what I was going through that I really couldn't understand what I was getting myself into. You know what I'm saying? And he was trying to get me to connect with some feelings that I don't know, I couldn't feel at that time because I was just in.
Was it unfamiliar to feel that way?
Well, he told me, like, I close when he was like, I close up very fast, even when I don't feel it. Like, I don't even recognize when I do it. And he was just like, it's a defensive mechanism to where when I have to talk about how I'm feeling, I close up very fast, and I ain't go back to.
Damn.
That was my last time. That was really my last time, man. But it's like, me and wifey's, man. I wouldn't say our relationship has been rocky lately. It's just maneuvering through everything that we're going through as a family right now is pretty tough, man. For the first time I think for the first time in a long time, I was like, it was just a thought in my mind was like, what would I look like single? You know what I'm saying? And it had nothing to do with like her.
Right.
It was just like, when you start going through so much and you don't have no answers, it's kind of like you like looking at everything.
Right.
And I was like fucked up for a minute. I don't think I could ever. I ain't got that in me.
Right.
I ain't got that in me no more. But it was just like I'm starting to open up anything for answers. You know what I mean? And that's I was saying it last week, man. That's why I'm so big on my wife and I enjoying each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we have been through like a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But with your situation, you had a situation a couple years ago, I believe, when someone passed away.
My mom passed away.
Oh, somebody had passed away. You was like there for him. It was like an ex or something.
I had an ex that died.
Yeah. Like, how did y'all maneuver through that and come out all right?
She gave me the space to deal with it. The same way she had an ex that passed away, I gave her the space and time to do it. I had an ex, we known each other 20 years, from 16 to 35. I known her. So when she died, she kind of gave me the space to be around and deal with it, and not even a relationship aspect, just knowing somebody that long that you was a teenager with and become a grown adult and get married and everything. To watch them just die and they didn't do the things that they wanted to do, and all the dreams that I knew that they had that they never accomplished, and it's just gone just like that. It kind of make you look at your life like, man, we ain't gonna be here forever. Enjoy your moments and everything you want to do to it, and just live up and just have a good positive vibe with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So she kind of gave me that space, and I love her for that even more because most people want to be like, "Man, you crying over your ex, folks, get over that bitch," type shit. But she didn't even give me that type of leeway and nothing. She was like, you want to go over our mom's house, check on the family and everything. It's been peachy, like dealing with that. But that took a blow to me tough because it was like, man, somebody for so long. That she was there for me when my mom died. So then it's like, man, she gone too, and it's like, man, it's really me and wifey. We ain't got no kids, so it's just me and wifey for the most part. And so I try to do a lot of good things, as you would say, like fun things to make up for when those bad times happen. We have enough good things and good moments to overshadow, to kind of pull through those bad times that we might have to go through in life.
How was it the same from your end when she was going through hers?
Yeah, because I put aside the petty nigga attitude that I be having, like, nigga gone, like, you know what I'm saying? But she had her time to mourn for him, and I ain't give her no judgment or nothing for that. And even recently, her one of her first cousins passed away. That's when I went to California to his funeral, and even watching her going through that. That's her childhood cousin she grew up with.
Yeah,
watching him go, and he kind of caused conflict within the whole family. So when he gone, he kind of put everybody on like bad terms within the family, just out of the turmoil, a lot of that he caused. So just watching him and her talk, because we went to California to see him, in this last few days. So made peace with that, and he was happy to see her and all, and it just made her look at life too, like, man, you could be on this earth and you could cause destruction or you can cause love.
It's a fact.
So it's how you leave. You kind of leave everybody in a certain space when you leave, because when you're gone. That's it.
Yeah. See, that's why, man. Like I said, in general, man, I just don't have no fight in me, man. I'm glad, like, I can go outside, man, and I ain't got no problems with nobody.
Man, it's a beautiful feeling, bro.
I ain't got no problems with nobody. I'm chopping it up, you know what I'm saying? And because it's too short, man. It really is too short. And yeah, man. But I'm gonna try that therapy.
Right.
Couples.
I think was another thing too. She was like, "Well, I want a black therapist, but I'm scared. Everybody in this damn city. I don't need a therapist that you might know."
Fact.
And I'm like, "Hey, that's the chance you got to take."
Yeah.
So we was searching for black therapists. We still didn't get a black therapist. So
Yeah.
but it worked out cool so far.
I was more comfortable with a white one. The therapist I had was white, and I was more comfortable with a white one. And why I say that, because I didn't want that feeling of familiarity.
Okay.
I just wanted to go in there, and I think that was one of them situations where I didn't want understanding. I just wanted to express how I was feeling.
Okay.
And you give me a completely unbiased opinion. I'm more, in a weird way, I take better advice from people who don't give a fuck about me. If that makes sense. Because it's completely unfiltered.
There's no bias.
There's no bias there. You don't know me.
You got no yes man. No. Okay.
I can't stand that type of shit.
Yeah.
And so I was more comfortable with that. Now, like a black therapist, it would be cool. It would be cool. But how much, if I'm coming in here really to work, how much of that can I get if we familiar with everything? If you can completely understand how.
I think it's a culture thing with me. And I say nigga too much. So I just didn't want to have a white therapist and everything is nigga. And I think just culture, I wanted a therapist that can understand black culture.
Yeah, I get it.
So I think I was preferring that more than anything for that.
Yeah.
And she was too. But she was just like, this city ain't that big as far as Black Vegas.
It's a fact.
You might run across somebody you might know in your circles, and I'm gonna have an issue with that.
It's a fact.
It's like, fair enough.
It's a fact, man. I'm gonna probably go for that this time around. But we need it, man. Family, couple, all that shit, man.
Do it, man. And I don't never be the religious talking person, even though I am spiritual. You ever thought about going back to church? Just like a quick 8:00 service? Because it'll be out by 9:30.
I have, but I gotta listen to some Heat, man.
Oh, as far as the choir?
I'm more of a pastor person.
Okay.
I gotta listen to some Heat. I need some Heat. Like, you gotta bring it. I don't give. You know what I mean? I I don't care about praise and worship that much.
Right.
I gotta listen to some heat.
I feel you.
I want some heat. I want some heaters, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool on the. I'm not doing no praise and worship.
Hour.
I'm all right on that.
Just show up after offering.
I'm not. I can go to Cork and Thor for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of cool on that. But if I go to church, I want to listen to some heat.
Just to get like clarity and understanding of everything that you're going through. Just I think religion kind of sheds a flashlight in the darkness that we walk in life. So that you need that light to keep walking forward.
Yeah. See, man, at this point, man, I really just don't. I ain't even got no answers, man. I'm willing to try any goddamn thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
But shit, I'd trade any of that shit to just give me a year solid. Give my family like a year solid with just nothing. Just nothing, man. We just cool. That's like a birthday wish right there.
Just
man.
1 year, just
man, shit,
peace
man.
And serenity, no chaos,
for a long time, man. During the summer, you know what I'm saying. We just, for a long time during the summer, it was just like death after death after death. You know what I'm saying? And it's like shit. Here we go again, man. You know, and like I said, man, I've seen couples, man, where it's just like it's heartbreaking to watch like the resentment. You know what I mean? Resentment, anger, just tear couples apart.
Yeah,
and it ain't got nothing to do with y'all.
That's true.
You know, that shit is heartbreaking, man. But
if y'all persevere through it, that makes the story sound better when you tell it later on in life when y'all still together.
Yeah, but god damn.
Yeah, you can't see it going through it.
Whew. Just be like, how much more? You know what I'm saying? How much more can a motherfucker take, man? But yeah, man, I'm just at this point, man, I ain't got no more fight in me, man. And I'm just shit. I need some I'm searching for answers, you know what I mean? It's a helpless feeling, you know what I mean? You put all of this we have all of this I want to say pressure on us as men to lead or to have all the answers to, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, how many men have gotten to the point to where they just don't have none? You know what I mean? I feel like that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at in life, bro. I don't have no answers.
Right.
None. You know what I mean? And it's a very, very helpless feeling because I know there's people looking up to me.
Right.
You know? But shit.
But you're human, man. We all human. We all ain't perfect. We all everybody don't have all the answers all the time.
Yeah, man. See, I wish I was treated that way.
That's true.
We
don't get that leeway.
No. Yeah. Especially, I feel like, especially people that are looked at as like true leaders, true leadership, they oftentimes looked at as like robots. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got no fucking feelings.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we just take the punches and we move on.
You ever feel like they expect you to solve the problem even though you didn't cause the problem?
Man, I'm looked at as the causer, the solver, all of it. It's kind of just like me. You know what I'm saying? And now that I got to a point to where I'm like, I'm talking a little more, it's kind of like, are you upset? That type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, when I started expressing myself a little bit, why do I have to be upset? Why do men have to be upset when why is that the feeling? We either upset or sassy when we start expressing. When we start expressing ourselves, man, it's crazy.
I think people ain't used to men expressing how they feel, especially black men. So we get to talking in that tone of how we feelings and talking about our feelings and things that concern us. I think for years it's been like, didn't nobody want to hear it.
Yeah.
So we was always taught to just buck up, man up, deal with it, thug it out. So, but now we're in an era where people are talking about their feelings and expressing it. Some people want to twist it and say it's a sign of being weak. Some people are saying that, oh man, you ain't tough enough, you ain't built for all this. But it ain't the case. Shit, we got feelings too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's crazy, man.
We're gonna move and act off our feelings. Hopefully, we think logically and move off of logic. But
absolutely.
That don't mean we ain't allowed to feel. We are allowed to feel.
It's a fact. It's a fact, man.
You ever feel like you underappreciated?
Oh yeah. But I don't let it affect me though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I know there's a lot of things in life that if I chose to walk away from, I know all that shit will fall apart.
Yeah.
But I don't have that in me to.
It's too easy to walk away.
Yeah, I don't have that in me. Like I don't have nothing to prove from that standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I think that's just the shit that comes with it, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the shit that comes with it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I won't let it affect the way I move, though.
No, you can't. You can't.
But you know, they always say, man, if you can't be used, you're useless, right?
Yeah.
So you just kind of, those are the cards I was dealt. Shit.
Damn. But walking away, though, man, that's crazy. Because I used to always be I'll walk away from this situation. I ain't gonna let this shit stress me out. But I learned there's more value in putting in the work, and that's with anything. Anything you put work in, there's more value into it.
Yeah.
So I just learned to do the work and put in the work to try to make things right, because there is a greater value in things that you put the work in as opposed to something that's just falling in your lap. We value the meal that we pay for. We don't really give a fuck about the free bread that comes before the meal. Really, it's free.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, so I think it's more work into just building on that. And I know some of the things you was telling me what you're going through. That's a lot. That's says a lot to handle and deal with it and put it in perspective to make everything work. Because I would probably act off of emotions off of that and just make the wrong decision or make the
shit,
worse.
man. I want to. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be wanting to, man.
I know.
But fuck.
Yeah,
man. Just fuck, man. You know, and it's hard because like I can sit here. You know what I mean? I can sit here and I can, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got the cameras on and we record, and I can sit here and I can try to say some performative shit so I can cut it up and make it look real pretty. But nah, hell no, niggas fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucked up.
Real
you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, just shit. Continue, you know what I mean? Pray for my family. Pray for yours, you know what I'm saying? Because we all going through shit, man. That's why I'm all the judging and what motherfuckers is doing and shit. I ain't never been into none of that. Validation, that was the word. And I felt like that stuck with me the most, you know, when we was listening to last week. Last week fucked me up because it was the first time that I have ever sat across from not just a conservative,
a black conservative,
an elitist.
An elitist.
So shit, he said he didn't want to be looked at as, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to be looked at as black. So I didn't even look at him as like it's just a black man. It was just like, fuck. I never sat across from a elite conservative.
I kind of get what he's saying to a certain capacity, though.
No, none. I didn't agree with a lot of it.
Some of the stuff, a lot of stuff I didn't agree with, but some of the stuff he was saying, I kind of could see. I can understand.
Yeah. But validation, the need for validity.
Right.
I've never, ever. And I think me and wifey like bump heads on this sometimes, right? Because, you know, I want to say women and kids sometimes. Children don't really understand it till they get a little bit older.
Right.
But I think women feel like they hold the cards in saying, they hold the cards in whether or not we are a good something.
Okay.
Whether we're a good father or whether we're, you know, a good man.
Yeah.
Shit like that. They feel like they hold the cards in that. And, you know, I be telling my wife, man, there's nothing y'all can fucking say to.
I said, brother, take your power back.
Man,
take your power back.
There is nothing y'all could say to make me feel like I haven't done what is needed to do to hold this shit together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
Yeah, man. So the need for validation. I don't give a fuck if you tell me I am the worst fucking human.
Right.
Father, husband in the fucking world.
Right.
That ain't gonna make me feel no type of way.
Not even from your family, though? I think the validation from your family is different from outside validation.
I didn't grow up in either situation, my dad's side of the family or my mom's side of the family. I didn't grow up in a household where anyone felt the need to have it.
Right.
It was just grind and you do the work.
Right.
So I didn't see any of I didn't see it. I wasn't around it. I wasn't raised by it. So and I was raised around people who always, you know what I mean, looked in the mirror, not the window.
Are you confusing validation from positive reassurance? Because sometimes you want that positive reassurance from a parent. Hey, son, I see you out there working. You're doing a good job. I appreciate what you're doing. That's not really validation. That's just positive reassurance. They're reassuring everything that you're doing is on the up and up and it's good. You think part of you seeks that a little bit?
Positive reassurance? Nah.
Okay.
Nah. I don't need it.
Right.
Just me.
Right.
Now, I can't speak for everybody.
Right.
But, you know, I don't need that when it comes to responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? From a responsibility standpoint, you do what you got to do, and that be the end of that.
Mm-hmm.
I do what's called upon. Now, could I be better in those things?
Right.
Probably.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no blueprint for this shit. You know what I'm saying? You could be the perfect parent. You could be doing all of this shit, and at some point, some people luck up. You know what I'm saying? Some people luck up. Shout out to them. Some people luck up, and they don't have no issues through a child's lifespan. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, man, you could be the perfect anything. You can be the perfect parent, and it still just don't end up working out for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At some point, you become second to life's lessons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit just got to learn on their own.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand these things because, shit, I was just a teenager not too long ago.
Right.
But maybe I could be better at positive reassurance. I don't know.
Some people need those compliments, man.
But I ain't never.
Affirmation.
Them motherfuckers make me feel weird.
Because you ain't used to getting them. Hey, you're doing a good job, man. Hey,
maybe
man.
because I ain't used to getting them.
Yeah.
But they make me feel fucking weird.
What's weird about it, man? We got to start complimenting each other, man. And just
okay.
Black men, man.
Okay,
on some heterosexual shit.
Okay, while we here then.
Yeah.
What's the difference between? Okay, have you ever been around a shallow complimenter?
Yeah, I'm a shallow complimenter. I call somebody beloved and you look beautiful today, knowing damn well they don't look good. I will gas the shit out of somebody. Damn, girl, you looking good as fuck. Oh, her fucked up. But that feeds her soul. That feeds her spirit. That make her feel good. That make her get a little confidence. He said, I look good. Never mind, her hair look like she rolled in the firecrackers.
Oh, my God. I hate it.
But yeah, but I mean, that's only like 40% of the time. 60% of the time, I'm genuinely like giving a compliment. But I will throw a shallow compliment out there. God ain't through with me yet. Okay, so is it easy to point out? Is it okay? See, this is where motherfuckers be gaslighting me, man. You know what I'm saying? Is it okay because you do it? Is it easier to point out? Yes. Yes. Don't bullshit me. Tell me the straight up truth. Oh man, I hate it. You hate shallow compliments? I can hear them. Like, you hear the fakeness in it. Yes. Oh, you just complimented me to compliment me. It's like maybe they don't know what else to say, nothing. So they just want to just throw that out there to like start the conversation or some shit. Yes, we need those. Some people need those lies, man. Those are the white lies, the good lies, I should say. Like, okay, so like, why do people? Does it like make you feel better? I think some people it makes it feel better. They might be having a bad day, and then like their attitude, it changes their attitude. Because I can tell if they got like a little shitty attitude or something. Just throw a shallow compliment out there. They might smile and kiki whatever, and it'll change their whole demeanor. And then if it's something that I want, like, hey, could you get this for me or do this? Then they'll do it. But why do you do it? Because I used to be a salesman, man. I was a salesman for like 20 years. So I just learned sweetness is their weakness. You get more flowers with honey than vinegar. Oh, so I just always just be the nice person. Yeah, this is hilarious. It's just bullshit. And I ain't been in sales like about 5 or 6 years. So, that itch come back like, hey, man, just throw out a compliment out there, see what you can do. Just throw something out there. That is hilarious. Yeah, like, man, girl, you killing them with them shoes. I see you out there, but knowing goddamn well, them heels on them shoes strong as fuck, carrying all that. That's crazy. I could point one out from a mile away, man. And I just feel like it's similar to like empty calories, man. You know what I'm saying? Just keep that. You know what I mean? Compliment me when you really feel like. But compliment. They might really feel it, but that doesn't mean all compliments you get is shallow, though. Because how can you tell which one is a shallow and which one is genuine compliments?
I think a genuine compliment comes with more than 50 characters.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Them the ones you know is genuine.
Yeah. Yeah. I told a girl she has nice clavicles one day. She just looked at me like, what? Shoulder blade, bitch. Yeah, goddamn. Like, oh, okay, thank you. But just because I used the big ass word clavicles, like, it just fucked her up. She's like, huh? Yeah. But that was genuine. It was. Y'all don't notice people clavicles?
Oh my God, that is hilarious.
Yeah,
Man.
you gotta switch it
That's
up
hilarious, because I'll be pointing that shit out, man. Like,
yeah.
But I think all in all, man, it's just something I wasn't growing up to. I didn't grow up to. I wasn't used to. You know what I mean?
I get it.
It was just always about doing what you got to do, man. So even genuine compliments make me feel weird. And shallow ones piss me off. That makes sense.
They don't like set the tone a little bit. Hey man, I feel good about myself for a good 3 minutes. They just said this about me.
Nah, you know what I do? If I feel a really genuine compliment, I immediately throw it back.
Oh.
So I'm not one of those ones to sit in it.
Then you throwing a shadow compliment then. If you throwing it back.
Touche.
Oh, play, man, you looking good, man. Play, I'm trying to get like you. That shit. Man, no, that ain't real.
I mean, maybe because I just don't. I don't be wanting to sit in it. I don't be wanting to sit in it. But I've never felt the need, and I think that is what I felt the most. You know, hearing that brother talk last week was about validation and the need for it. I just don't.
You felt like he was seeking validation from others? Because he said he was so confident in himself, he didn't need the validation.
That's how I'm at. That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
But I think the other part is that you just have to recognize when people just using you.
Yeah, we all get used to a capacity. We just got to dictate how much do we get used. We can control how much a person uses you. Because like you said, if you ain't being used, you're useless.
It's a fact.
So you could be used, but I have to navigate how am I allowed to be used.
I don't think I would be able, coming up and watching. I don't think I could ever be one of them people that just look outside the window. You know what I'm saying? Like what everybody else is doing. I ain't never. That would make me sick to my stomach.
Yeah, and these phones is making it worse too, because everybody just watching, and then got to attend to what you're building. Like we remove these phones, how is everybody really living?
Man, you know what's fucked up, and I don't mean to put it out there, but I think that I seen it the other day, and I be like, man, that is some weird shit. I was sitting there, you know what I mean? My kids do it now, man. I was sitting, you sitting next to wifey, and when they be scrolling, they getting to the point now where they zooming in photos.
Oh yeah, looking at the background and shit.
That's not the new
Everybody
thing.
been doing that.
What the fuck?
I got that bad. I look at a picture and I been looking in the background, like at people's rooms and shit. Like they take the mirror pictures. I look in the mirror and see why your counter so dirty. Like
that's insane.
People been doing that.
Zooming in, like
zoom in, like man, she gonna post this ass shot and shit. Do you zoom in, man? Her bathroom dirty as hell, man.
Oh my God,
bro, you don't ever do that?
No, never.
I thought everybody did that.
No.
Oh man. I can't do it.
I literally scroll, and if I'll hit the like button, and I keep scrolling. Like,
remember in grade school, we used to have like the little books, like the highlight books, and they have like find these me the items in the pictures, and they be like hidden items. I kind of look at pictures like that now. I be looking at all the little hidden gems and shit.
Oh, that is insane.
See,
I'm still old school, man. I'm old school, man.
That's why even if I take a picture, I gotta make sure the background, man, I don't want niggas talking about me what's in the background and shit like that.
Man, everybody know, man, I'm one take poppy.
Oh no.
What you get is what you get.
You'll catch some sandals with the toes hanging underneath the shoe. You'll catch all sorts of stuff.
I took a picture yesterday. I was fucked up, but I took a picture yesterday. One shot, bow.
Done.
This is it. This is what you get.
Well, I mean, you under the influence. This whatever. Yeah.
I'm like that sober. I'm one shot poppy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I look better in person. That's I didn't kind of
backgrounds catch up, man. That's how people get caught up. The backgrounds, man.
That's insane.
Yup.
That's insane. Yep. Wow. Oh man, peace to y'all, man.
Hey man, God ain't through with us yet, man.
On another, okay, no. Before we get up out of here, you know, I've been so anti-death on the internet for years, and I watched that man get eaten by that shark.
I watched that too
30 times. And I'm not, and I don't mean, I'm not laughing at him. I'm laughing because I fucked up, right?
I seen it too.
I fucked
about 7-8 times myself.
I was fascinated
because you see him and then he gone. And then you see the shark tail just.
Bro, I was fucking.
It fucked me up. Thanks, Ivan.
I wasn't even fucked up. I was fascinated.
Why? How the shark did it?
Yes. See, because I guess because like I'm so used to watching it in movies where you just think it's thick and it's like
blood and all that.
No, it's like fast. It's gone. Just I'm saying some deep blue sea shit.
Nah, this one took a minute.
And I was like, this motherfucker was.
You seen the video? It was a couple of months ago in Mexico. It was an alligator and it was swimming and it had the man dead body in his mouth and the man was naked and he was just alligator just floating with the dead body.
That's some other shit. I ain't never really been into watching
death online.
I ain't never been into it. But this one right here, I watched at least 30 times.
Why? Just you fascinated how the shark killed?
I was fucking fascinated, like on some National Geographic shit, like.
And that's why I won't get on a cruise. Yeah,
I was fucked up. Like,
I didn't even hear the audio on that. Now I think about it.
No, they was playing like "Stand by Me" and shit. It was fucked up.
They had a soundtrack to it.
No, I guess they was playing it wherever they was at, but it was fucked up. Like that dude, they had no chance, man. No shot. It was a wrap. And like I said, I'm so used to watching shark attacks via like movies and shit, right? Where it's just like real fast.
Yeah.
And it was like, that motherfucker must have came around about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
And we don't know what it's doing underwater. And that motherfucker had him upside down and shit. Then when he came for that like final bite, we like grabbed him. I don't know, we like chopped him in the back. He like grabbed him from the back and then turned him around and then motherfucker started splashing in the water and it was just over.
And then the boat gonna come afterwards. Like, what y'all gonna do?
Like 5 seconds later.
Man, they ain't want to do nothing.
And then I'm on Reddit, right? I'm on Reddit. And
I've been on Reddit too lately, man.
A picture of his body came across the screen.
Send me the link.
Look, nothing left. Damn. Head gone. All that. Like
he chopped him up for the torso up?
Maybe a torso and a leg was left. Fucked up, man. And look, man, I know it's bad. And I still can't watch police gun down our people. I still won't be able to. I'm still anti that.
Yeah.
But this one right here was like, I think, unfortunately, this is gonna be in like the schools and shit. It's gonna be on another. This is gonna be on the next National Geographic.
On what not to do.
But
how did he get in the water? On Shark Week. Damn, man.
No, they were saying it was a resort.
Oh shit! And he was that far out.
That part I don't know, but I was on Reddit, man, and they was like, the shark had already been like they showed the shark like swimming before it attacked him.
Oh shit!
So the shark obviously was in the water.
Yeah.
Everybody got out of the water, and he was just
last one.
Because it's the fucked up part about it is that his girl, I don't know if it was his wife or his girlfriend and his dad watched. Damn. That is the fucked up part. That is the fucked up part.
I can't swim, so if I get in the water,
I'm cool. I'm
good.
I'm not into beaches. I'm not into like. I'm really not into none of that.
Once water get past here, I'm out.
I respect nature 1,000%. I went to when we went to wife and I went to New Orleans and shit, and we went on like a swamp cruise.
Oh, that's dope.
A swamp tour.
Yeah,
with all the alligators and shit.
Yeah,
and I was like,
and the marshlands and stuff.
And I was just like, look at all these slaves.
Slaves. Huh?
That's how I was looking at it. Like, hey, man, if these motherfuckers decided to just gang up on this boat, like,
yeah,
You know what I mean? That's why I don't fuck with zoos.
I go zoo. That's a controlled environment. It's like animal prison. You know what I'm saying? Animal prison visitation or some shit.
Recording in progress.
I don't know what that was, but that was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, these motherfuckers in here just all caged up and sad. So what happens when?
Hey, don't play with nature, man.
I don't fuck with it.
Can't.
I don't fuck with it at all, man. But this right here was, ooh.
Yeah, send me that link on Reddit.
I said, Ivan, I sent it to you, man. It was fucked up. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. And you know, you be, you know, scientists and all that shit be getting online, and they be like, you know, if sharks take a bite out of you, if sharks bite you and shit, it be out of curiosity. And it was like, this motherfucker wanted to eat him immediately.
Yeah. He knew what he wanted. Saw that Mexican, man. The Mexican.
Hey, we out of here. The others come. Hey, next week.